Hello, Luis Garcia here. On this video I will show you how to install the Unreal Engine Tools add-on, and also I will show how work the scene tools, the first set of tools for this add-on. Before this, let me show you a book that I found in Blender. Was an old book and was supposed to be fixed, but I found that it still happen here in Blender. And if you try to work and have a workflow from Blender to Unreal Engine, maybe you will find a little bit annoying. But you must know that this is a book. So let me show you really quick. If you go to the scene and you set the scene to the correct scale for the Unreal Engine, 2 centimeters, first you will see the clipping. It is not a book. This is the clipping distance for the camera. Let me put more high. Okay, so now I can see all the grid. And with this scale, I will, well, let me remove this because I don't need it. Let me add a cube, and you have the cube at the correct size, etc. But imagine that now with also you can add a monkey or whatever, that the boot happens anyway. And imagine that now I want to open a new file or something like that. In that case, I will reload the startup file, and I will delete this cube. When I reload the startup file, the units stay in metric and in meters. Okay, but now I will add a new cube, and boom, this is the book. The new cube is so huge. You can see 200 meters. So I don't know why this happened, but it's a little bit annoying. And the only way for fix that is restart Blender. So let me pause the recorder for adjust again the window here, and we'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. So now it's time to show you how to install the add-on in Blender. When you download the file from my website, you will have a UE Tools zipped file. You can extract it with the 7-zip software, which is free, or you can choose any other like WinRAR, WinZip, etc. And when you extract it, you will have a Python script called UE Tools. This is the add-on, and you will have a blend file called test file for test all the features that this add-on have. Okay, so for install the add-on, if you like any other add-on in Blender, go to File, User Preferences, and then install from File. Search where you have the UE Tools Python script selected, and click on Install from File. Then you must check this little checkbox here, and there you go. You will have this add-on installed. And also I recommend click on Save User Settings, because this way when you open a new file or reload Blender, you will have the tools available here. Okay, so now when you have installed, you will have a new tab called UE Tools. Also, I will post information on my website about how to move these tools into the Tools tab or any other, instead of having on a custom tab. But I prefer have it here, because when you open all the options here occupy a lot of space, and I prefer have it here in a custom tab. So okay, now it's time to show the scene tools. So click on open the UE tools, and there you go, you have it here, the scene tools, the rename tools, and the export tools. Okay, so click on the scene tools for see this, and then you have here the set UE scale, Unreal Engine scale, and a checkbox for scale the selected objects also. So this button, what this button do is set the scale to metric, set the meters instead of meters in centimeters, and also set the view end and distance to the correct scale, because as you can see previously, if you not set this correctly, you will see a clipping plane here. So I will not do this operation now, because I must restart the Blender again for load another file, etc. And for show you this option. But for show you this option, let me do something. Let me do something like that. I will create a scene, simple scene with the objects in different places. And you can imagine that this scene is architectural scene or something like that you have previously created in meters, like I'm doing now, and you want to export this scene to the Unreal Engine. So you must set up all the scale for all the objects and for the scene. Okay, so imagine that this is the scene. So now I can select all the objects into the scene and check this option here, and just press the set UE scale button. Now you will see I have all the objects in the same position, but are in the correct scale, are in centimeters. Okay, the clipping plane and all is correctly, and if you see, this cube is 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, which is the default cube, and also the scale is set up to is applied. The scale is 1, 1, and 1. Okay, the same for the rest objects. So this is for now, because this button set collision pivots I will explain later on a couple of videos more, because I have a better scene for show you. And in the next video I will show how works the rename tools. So I hope I see you on the next video.